Right. We have a current update on Joel Embiid and the current state of his knee. Not great news. Let's get into the gist of it. Embiid has struggled getting back on the court this offseason, and there is a growing concern that he will not be ready for the start of training camp. The common word associated with Embiid and his health this offseason is that things are bad. Several rival teams in the Eastern Conference who spoke with Clutch Sports a couple of weeks ago at NBA Summer League confirmed mixed signals coming from the Sixers regarding Embiid's knee health, with one executive stating that the 76ers are regretting their decision to extend the big man's contract in 2024. Hey, this isn't great news to see at all because it almost makes you question what the hell is going on with his knee. What are the doctors doing? What are the sport trainers doing to help him rehab his knee? Why is this even a reality currently? Why is his knee not in good health? He's had the surgeries, he's had the consultations, all the doctors' advice that he's had, and we still can't seem to fix this broken body that he currently has. Someone needs to be scrutinized because this isn't okay. Whether it's Joel Embiid, whether it's the doctor, someone needs to blame because this isn't okay. He should be rounding into tip-top shape right now and getting ready for training camp and to remind everyone the type of player he is. But now we're talking about how he's going to partially miss some of training camp. Not okay. And it makes you question, is he going to need another surgery? Because if he's had this amount of time off and his body still hasn't responded well to the surgeries, to the medicine, whatever they've given him to try to heal him, and it still isn't working, at some point we have to go back to the drawing board. You have to say, do you try to trade him? Do you try to ride the wave out with him and hope he returns back to MVP form? Because there's a lot of questions if the main guy that you're building your franchise around is unavailable. Then you have to question, do you still try to keep Paul George on that contract? There's a lot, it's a ripple effect if you see where this goes. So they got to figure out this issue first, and they got to get Joel Embiid healthy. Because I don't want to say or start the narrative that Joel needs to retire, but he's had injury problems the past couple of seasons. He seems like whenever he seems like he's catching his stride, an injury always shows up that keeps him out for a decent amount of time. And people are going to get tired of it. I'm sure Philly fans are tired of it at this point. They're tired of trusting the process, and they want the process to go into effect now. They've been waiting for years. So I'm not blaming Joel Embiid for his health, but he does have to take some accountability, whether it's he needs to slim down some or whatever he has to do, he needs to take a pivot because whatever he's been doing is not working and keeping his body healthy. I get it. Luck plays a factor into health as well, but there's other things you can do to make sure you're increasing that percentage of staying healthy. Whether it's your diet, whether it's how you work out, whether it's the amount of weight that you're carrying. He's a big dude, 7'2", 7'3". You got to slim down a little bit. Play style, whether you're being too agile for a guy that's your size, that's making you have a higher risk for injury. We got to do something because this isn't okay. With basically saying he's not going to be ready for training camp, we have to go back to the drawing board and fix this. I hope that he's able to recover in a fashionable manner and get back on the court. League misses him. We'll see what happens.